Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Moon Sliver. This is the second game that I can find by David Szymanski. Something. I can't pronounce your name, David. I am sorry. Right away, the music is amazing. This music. Listen to that. It's simple. It's ambient. It's something, I don't know. I think this is a great opening. I love music. Just saying. Okay. I haven't gone further than the screen. I started up once just to make sure I can get a recording of it, and then that's it. Click the title to begin. The Moon Sliver is intended to be completed in a single setting, and there's no save system. It suggested that you set aside an hour to complete it. Hopefully, it's a little bit longer than Fingerbone. I'm actually recording this right after I finished Fingerbone. There's been like a minute gap. 3-minute gap because I had to set it up a little bit. I increased my quality a little bit because I wanted just more of a crisper feel to it. So let's begin. Controls-wise, I did find that there was a jump and there was a flashlight on and off. Awesome. Oh, as it tells me right there, right mouse button, toggle menu. Oh, texture-wise. Oh, man, look at these textures. This is, oh, boy, yes. Textures, David, good job. That looks a little weird. Maybe give it a different stone texture around the edges, but you know, that's just me. Isa was the oldest, and if not the wisest, certainly the most learned. She remembered when Joseph still lived, and she would sit on this crate and listen to his stories. Those memories, like so many others, were bittersweet. Ella was Ellen was a sullen and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, with the mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was any old firewood. Otherwise, she stayed in her cluttered house where it was warm and familiar. Ellie. Abel loved Issa, whatever. And loved Daniel and Ella. We're just going to call her Ellie. I think that's what her name is. Okay. But when his mind wasn't turned towards their well-being, it was filled with thoughts of bleak hopelessness. Sometimes he would rifle through the barrel. The promise of undiscovered trinkets raised his spirits only temporary. I've been there, honestly, psychologically. I've been, like, I don't know, I was like 16, I was just really depressed, and I just started going through an old trunk, and it, I don't know, helped me somehow. Daniel was a quiet man who spent his life lost in the books of old, or lost in his own thoughts. Again, been there. Man, Daniel, you're describing me. He wondered where the barrels had come from and who had put them there. Well, I wouldn't have wondered that. I mean, I'm just been like, hey, they're barrels. Let's, what the? Yesterday, 4 people lived on this island. Now, only 1 remained. What oh! Yes! Physics! Physics! Yes! Physics! No! This reminds me a little bit of Dear Esther. Daniel, right? I don't know. David. It's David, not Daniel. I'm getting confused. If you were inspired by Dear Esther, good job. Yeah, let's actually go over here. These 4 little huts. Oh man, there's some sunk into the stream there. Again, very Mist-esque. It's reminds me a lot of Mist books and stuff everywhere. There's an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together. We have eaten together. We have loved the same woman. Betrayed the same woman. Oh man, that's kind of sad. You know, poor her. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms and legs and my mouth on his own selfish ends, to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch. Helpless with her unshed. What? I'm unshed, unfelt. Okay, blood on my hands. Okay, yeah. Wow, stumbled over that word. His gifts, he gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures and blightens my soul with unutterable desires. His name is Sin. He is an inevitable bond together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. Okay, I'm assuming this is Dan. No, not Daniel. Was it Daniel? Which I like emptiness I feel, to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find the marquisity of truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were in the ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? I know, right? Those bastards. We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. Oh, I like this already. There's nothing over here, right? Okay. Power lines. Okay. Wait, there's smoke coming from this one. I didn't notice that at first. Somebody was here recently. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointy. She was not smiling. Ooh, fuck. What happened to her? Or what happened there? Oh, wait, did I get a... Maybe I didn't. I remember when the moon still shined. Still shine. When each night was bathed in warm silver, and the shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago. Since it disappeared, this place has become cold and stark. Hey, Stark, Game of Thrones, yeah! Plagued by an inexcusable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ella are young. They do not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like, but Abel and I do. And we were both filled with longing for intangible joys that it can be no longer provided, but friends that do not exist, for feelings that cannot be reasonably felt. When I was young, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now I smile. That smile is a disguise. Interesting. I saw a key over here. Keys don't work apparently. Okay, my light is getting kind of annoying. Okay, got a... There's smoke coming from that one too, but let's go into this one. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Issa and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expressions confused Abel. Okay, I feel some homoerotic, tensions between these two. Not that's wrong, but what were you and Abel doing in his house yesterday when I was climbing the mountains? He answered. He answered. Casually flipping through the book on her table, it was covered in dust. Okay, so we know that she doesn't read. She's not the reader. Okay. Still no sprint option. Maybe next game, Can we go into the water? Only so far. Okay. Makes sense. It's fine. Oh wait, what's that up there? So, as best I can understand it so far, Daniel is the one who thought Abel was evil. And I don't know what happened after that, but... Whoa, what the... I gotta do it. It's a plugin of some sort, okay. Keep that in mind. Electricity is there, most likely. I'm assuming that's electricity. To get the bunker open, maybe? Come back when night falls. So there's a day and night cycle? Gotta explore everything, gotta see. You know, like, textures-wise, I mean, from Fingerbone, textures of Fingerbones were, I'm sorry to say, but were absolutely terrible. Fun, but, you know, a mysterious liquid had drained from the tank and into the water long ago. Yeah, what mysterious liquid was that? Would that be? Wait a minute. Kind of weird place to put some trees. These skeletons are all that remains. Isa could remember the glorious living trees barely. The damn tangle of trees and foliage, free to run wild and unkept. Shit went down here. Okay, I don't think there's anything over there. There probably is, but you know. Oh yeah, there's a jump. Yes, jumping. Oh, hello. I'm said that she knows more than telling us. She knows more than she's telling us. Oh, my flashlight's not flickering. Oh, electricity did that. My problem is that she's a liar, said Ella angrily, fiddling with the knobs of the machine as she paced around. And that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an important judge. He said. What is your problem with Isa? Daniel said, putting his book down. He was annoyed by being intruded here. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with the key," said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. "So you're saying she took it?" Okay, nothing here, nothing there. Okay. Keeping turned off my light just to save the battery. A strange something smell coming from the pipe. So it's sewage, probably. He just sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ella? Was Ella mentioned anything to you? She said. She didn't take it either. Nor did I. Nor did Abel, she said. And yet it's gone. Oh no. That's not ominous whatsoever. Let's point the flashlight at that. We're actually gonna wait on that. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panel. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone in his eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the only one that told you it was missing. I'm the one that told you it was missing. Now, let's turn around so we can see. The rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. The rusted junk? That's kind of interesting wording. How do you know Abel didn't take it? He said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said, because that's how we have to live. Interesting. Shit went down, I'm just saying. Let's get our flashlight charged. Night's happening. Shit. God, the music. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them towards the shoreline. Isa could remember when the old building still stood here, filled with families. I think that's the building I started out in. Dan was still thinking about this about his talk with Abel the day before he was absent-mindedly picked up the book. Something caught his eye, or rather, the lack of something. The key. So I kind of played this out of order. What the hell? The Moon Sliver was gone. What the hell? The word of Hector the First. And the Moon Sliver was written by a pure spring rain upon pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, "Take this, the Moon Sliver, and take from a place in the and make for it a place in the chapel of infinite light, for it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night and greatly feared. Now that it will protect you. Even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver, give it a place of honor and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against the evil." Yeah, I like it. And so Hector took the Moon Sliver and placed it in the chapel of infinite light upon the silver pedestal, and the night was warm with light, and the day was brought with warmth. The word of Hector the Fourth. It's not Hector the Fourth. I don't think. I think it's still the same Hector. But that's beside the point. Let's move on. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. The woodland teeth is vanished. It said, "Your people are safe for now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the Moon Silver, and it will not dare appear again until the holy document while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this: should the Moon Silver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready, and may you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign that the words I speak are true." Interesting. Hector, too. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forest, was more treacherous than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector, the desires to take the island away from them, and it lurked in the dark corners and unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass when Urzula was taken. Urzula? Blah, 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 blah. God, tongue-tied, guys. Was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth in the dark underground. Attacked and dragged down to hell. The moon kept to Hector in a dream. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream, and said, "Hector, the time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You should all do well to tremble, for his power is great, and his depravity is unspeakable. Go, take the Moon Sliver from its pedestal and do battle." And so Hector went into the chapel of infinite light and retrieved the Moon Silver and went into the tunnels. Hector 3. Most of the text is illegible. Hector descended, darkness, terrible whispering, infinite and deep, did not know how long he wandered. Promise of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest, spoken the holy incarnations written upon, return to the surface. Cool story, bro. Oh, rain too? Oh, fuck yes. Okay, it's nighttime. I don't think I need my flashlight. I wonder if there's a way you can die. Night wind was cold. The monster's tracks lead from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. Puzzling. Okay, we gotta find out how to do that. Let's go to the bunker. We gotta drink something before we go down into infinite blackness. Come back when night falls. Night has fallen. Okay, we're gonna... What? Did I guess it? I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna try to click, done. That's awesome. Many of you are reminded of Slender. You would be absolutely correct. Ellie was uneasy. The darkness was never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. God, there's no lean options. The code was long forgotten. Nobody has been below in years. Hey, well, let's just I'm just gonna guess. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to go down there yet. Somebody on Skype is talking to me. Ella. Daniel's voice echoed around the tunnel's silence. What the fuck happened here? Stop talking to me, people on Skype. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying out of sight, staying far ahead of her. Thanks a lot for making me paranoid, Ella. Shit. Daniel heard soft, scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna look behind me. I'm lying. Oh. Boom. That shadow creeps you out. Recharge our juice. A maze of tunnels. I love it. He called again. Ellie, still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. Gosh, shit, what happened to Daniel? Daniel, bro. He didn't even have time to cry out. The shadow silhouetted in his flashlight. Beam lunged towards him. Oh, fuck. Why do you guys have to do this? You know how paranoid I am? Okay, so this is where Daniel made his unfortunate demise. I don't think there was anything back there. Let's go this way. I like how I have silent footsteps. Like no scraping or anything. It's just silence footsteps. Where's my barrels? God, this is amnesia. Give me my barrels. Come on, quickly. Let's stack. 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 Come on. Damn it. She felt its breath before she felt his claws, and then she was gone. Ella. Wait. Yes, I checked my surroundings. Bite me. Okay, so we know what's down here. Dead ends. Well, we know how Daniel and Ella met their demise. Which way did I come from? I think I came from this way, so I gotta go this way. I'm just saying it. I'm really hungry right now. Like, just hunger just hit me. Oh, wait, what was that? She never felt this. She never felt this like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times, yet she was lost, confused, and afraid. Either that was just Ella, or it was Isa or whatever. Isa. Okay, I don't see anything down here. Shit, dead end. Can't be a dead end. I lied, it can't be a dead end. I was thinking maybe it was a fake wall or something. Boy, I don't know, guys. Did I come from this way? Yes, I did. Okay. My light's been on pretty long. Saving batteries, doing the old slender flashlight trick. If you can't see them, you can look at them. Oh, the logic. Oh. A family of rights lived among the crates of dried food. They were the last, perhaps the last living animals left alive. Man, shit just happened here. This was the, I mean, it was terrible. Okay, so those little like shadows, like if you like look at it, you just like a blur of textures just right on the edges of stuff. I think that's just a glitch, but that would be amazing if it was actually part of the game, like that was actually the monster. Okay, let's try to figure this out. 1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 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 Okay, so we go. Shit. That's fine. Do I really need my light? Okay, we'll come back to that. Gotta get more lights. Look at me, balls to the walls. Not a care in the world. David, you know, future reference, you know. And try to save most of this light. Until I get back to the wait, is this the right way? I don't remember making so many turns. Maybe I did. Yep, okay, awesome. Okay, so that didn't work, so we go. I think we tried that one already, but you know, whatever. Okay, so how about we go boop, boop, boop. Lost long ago. Many years. Okay, so maybe it's something outside. I gave up on it. Whoa. Wow, you get disoriented quickly, that wind. Okay, it was nighttime. Isa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here. But she had to look everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday, the Moon Sliver went missing. Today, Ella, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector was by heart. The sinister something were not lost on her. Ah, shit. What's going down? Abel heard her and answered, "I'm here." There's something strange about his voice, something Isa didn't like. "What are you doing here?" "I'm reading of ages past," he said. "Do you know where Alice and Daniels are?" "I do not. They're missing, and the Moon Sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies?" "I do. Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. I can sleep in the same house. We can sleep in the same house. Yours or mine. We'll keep the fires burning, and we'll keep the doors locked, and we'll pray, Abel. We'll pray for the unseen moon for mercy and protection." "Are you happy here, Isa?" "I can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark. Are you happy?" Oh, shit. Are you happy?" "Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel." There were tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. "Isa, I know you. I know every inch of you." Shit, what's that sound? every inch of I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Go. Fuck. Issa didn't respond. There was tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. Issa, I know you. I know every inch of you. Okay, Issa didn't respond. I'm staying here. The tears were now flowing freely now. I would like it if you would stay with me. Issa, please stay with me. It will find you, Abel. I let it out, Issa. I destroyed the Moon Sliver. What the fuck? Issa was shocked and silent. I burned it yesterday after I talked with Daniel. Her eyes were filled with betrayal and angry tears. What? Abel, no, why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We're already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island, this place of sin, this is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found. Those were years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did, and I did not believe them. But I have to live. But I have lived life since then, and I have seen the truth of their words. Issa could not respond. As tears streamed down her face, she kept walking towards the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in his hands. Did you not read the blasphemous scraps, Issa? But I did. You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Issa, but I did, and I remember them with incredible clarity, supernatural clarity, supernatural clarity even. Fear not the dark shadows or the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It is your escape, it said this and more, Issa. The woodland tears is not here to take us to hell, it is here to take us away from hell. She could see him ahead, his flashlight beam cutting across the silence. Come on, read, Kevin. Read! Cutting through this sickly fog. There we go, got it out. He was sitting in a chair, a book in his lap. He approached, he could see he was crying too. I believe the words of Hector, she said, and I will not go to hell. Please trust me, please. I believe the words of Hector, she said, and she put the knife into her chest, point first. What? No, Issa, don't. Please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I love you, she said tearfully. I love you so much. What the fuck? There's a light over there. Awesome. I can see out of the corner of my eye, but not forward. She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her fallen body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. Something's over here. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Issa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But what then? Read until it found him? No, he didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to get rid of this entire cursed island, book and all. Okay. He would simply wander aimlessly and freely, taking one last look of the island, free, the wind blowing the memories away. Oh shit, I'm about to die, aren't I? I'm about to die. What horror's gonna kill me? Oh my god! Don't stress. It's stressing me out. It's telling me I'm gonna die. And then, when night falls in, he would return. Okay, I'm with you so far. And wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can... Okay, I'm controlling this. Awesome. Head towards the light, maybe? Morning dawned on the empty island, cold and brightly and windy. The Moon Sliver. created by David. We're not even going to try to pronounce your last name again. Sound assets, freesound.org, a bunch of other stuff. Nice credits. Good job, David. Textures, Divin Art, a bunch of people. Engine, Unity 4, free version. Dedicated to Rachel. Again, can't say her name or the last name. Sister, wife, something. Grandmother, something like that. Assuming. The end. All right. It is the end. Thank you, David, for providing a pretty cool game. I don't think I don't know if I explored all the everything. I kind of interested about that locked door. Not interested enough to go back to it, honestly, because I don't. Well, I guess I could just run over there because I know the code. But trial and error. Good game. I like it. Definitely better than Fingerbones. My opinion. When I say better, this Fingerbones was the first attempt, I feel, or its first major project, and it's good. You start small, you work on something small. That's how you do it, and then you move up. This is definitely a step up. A lot more time, running around doing stuff. Very story heavy. I like that. I really do. God, the monster, the shadow at the end though. I'm just waiting for it to lunge at me. Oh, it would have. I think for a little bit more horror, because I think that's what this is. I think it's still a psychological horror, or maybe it's not. I don't know. But maybe you can see him a little bit more. Like he's running, or you hear the footsteps behind you. That would just have creeped me out way more. Story-wise, it's pretty straightforward. People lived on this island, and they were protected by the moonlight, and then it was destroyed, and then, the monster came and killed everybody. And then Abel decided it would be a good idea to destroy the moonlight, and then to wait for it like an idiot in the dark, because that's where all good things happen, right? And Isa, however you say her name, I don't know how I've been pronouncing it. Can't actually remember how I've been pronouncing it. Killed herself because she was dedicated to her faith and didn't want to be dragged to hell. That's, I'm pretty sure, that's actually a great discussion for some psychology majors in college. Or just in general discussion, because that's actually a great topic. A lot of good, juicy, cultural differences that would be applied in that one. And then Abel, I don't know, realized he was wrong or something, and it's just like, I was wrong. I'm just gonna wait here for the woodland teeth, and it would kill me or something. Well, we know it killed him because it killed the other ones. Good game. I liked it. Again, I'll post a link to where you can get it. It does cost $3 to play or to get. And honestly, it's not that long. Wish it was a little bit longer. Maybe you had to find a code or something like that to get into that room or something like that. I don't know if there was actually a night cycle where you can just stand out and it would just get dark, or you actually had to go into these rooms and explore to get dark. But I wish that had something to do with it, or maybe it does and I just don't know about it. But yeah, $3 to buy, and honestly, it's a great project. I like it. Good job, Daniel. David. I'm gonna keep calling you Daniel. And yes, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a comment, feedback, suggestions. Just saying stuff. You can. That's actually that's what your comment could be. Just like, I'm saying stuff. I'll be like, all right. I would give that a thumbs up. I'm just saying. When I actually read the comments, because I don't actually read comments very often. I maybe once a week. Maybe every once every 2 weeks. Might be a while before I give you a thumbs up, but it would happen. Yeah. So have a good night.